What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to set up the automated Ark system. It's a little tricky and there's not too much information out there about how to set everything up. Hopefully this guide will help you. If you got any questions about it, just leave a comment. I'm pretty good about responding to them and be happy to answer any questions that you got. Okay, so what is the automated Ark system? The automated Ark system is put here to sort of help you craft things faster and help you keep things more organized. Now one of the downsides of the automated Ark system is it helps if you can build a lot of vaults, and so these are the automated Ark vaults. These little OCD vaults, they help keep everything organized, and instead of pulling stone from this vault, taking it over here to my workbench to craft stuff, I can just come to my workbench and then I can craft however many I want. And I'll get into that as I get further into the automated Ark system. All right, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is you can craft this on your person. All right, so go to crafting, and if you already have the mod downloaded and everything, this is what the AA workbench looks like. All right, you can craft this on your person. It doesn't cost very much, and whenever you get ready to place it, it's going to look like this. Okay, so I already have mine set up right here, so I'm not going to craft another one. Second thing, all right, you have to do this if you want the automated system to work. Next is going to be your control console. Okay, your control console controls everything. Okay, everything that you bring into your base, stone, wood, metal, all of it. Once you have everything set up correctly, your control console is going to it's going to bring everything into it, and then it's going to disperse it out to the correct place that it needs to go. All right, so you're going to craft one of these. I have mine crafted and placed up here. All right, so we're going to go through a couple things on the control console. All right, so a lot of the things you see in here, if I was to turn off all my vaults, it would bring everything into my control console, and it would be extremely full, but it holds a ridiculous amount of space. So that's good. But you don't want to keep everything in your control console. You want to keep it where, you know, you easily know where it's at. So I'm not slowly scrolling down, trying to find something. All right. So once you have your control console set up, I would say that the next thing that you want to craft are going to be at least a few of your OCD vaults. Okay. Now notice my vaults have the little AA symbol down at the bottom left corner of it. Okay, that means that it works along with the automated Ark control system. Also, my workbench has the AA symbol on it. Okay, so all this stuff, even my fabricator has the AA symbol on it. Okay, so all the things that you are used to creating in Ark, you can also create the AA version of it, plus a lot more. Okay, so some things for the AA system can be crafted at the AA workbench. Others can be crafted at the AA smithy. And some can be crafted on your person. Type in AA. Okay. The workbench, the remote, which I don't ever really use. You can craft your OCD vaults, which, as you'll see here in a little bit, become extremely helpful. And your wood pile. Okay. So everything that you have that is AA, your control console, this right here, can pull and replace and move things around for you all automatically. Okay, so Quick tip, if you're someone who wants to build a huge stone base, you're going to need a lot of stone. I take out my Doed, if I can find him. Where is Stoner? Oh, there he is. Okay. So I take out my Doed, I just carry him with an RG. I take him, I bust up a bunch of stone. When I bring him back, his inventory is going to be slap full of stone. Okay. This red ring right here shows the border of my control console. Okay. When I bring him in, the control console sees that I have a dinosaur that has a bunch in his inventory. Now, what I did with my control console, come over here. Now, it's X to access the inventory, it's Y and to hold for more options. All right, so I press Y, hold for more options, disable pulling from dinos. Now I want to keep that enabled, so as my dinosaurs come within that red ring out there, the control console automatically pulls everything from my dinosaurs. So I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is just drop my Doed off as soon as he's done collecting stone. And when he hits this ring, all that stone is going to automatically go into the control console, and then the control console is going to sort it over here to my stone vaults, which I need to do a stone run. Okay, so let's talk about the OCD vaults real quick. All right, so to set up your vault, this vault I have only 4 stone, specifically 4 stone, because I can let my Doed, I can put him on Wonder and he'll walk around, bust rocks, and collect stone automatically. As he walks back into that red perimeter, the control center will pull out all that stone, automatically put it in this vault for me. Now, to set this vault to only picking up stone, I must place at least 1 stone in it. I go to Show OCD menu. There's my stone, and I want to make sure that it is checked. If I put another item in here, let me show you real quick. Get some wood. Oh, I already had some on me. All right, if I bring wood into this vault, and I go to Show OCD menu, now you can see that there's wood that can be selected, but this isn't my wood vault. All right, this is my stone vault. I have my wood vault from the other vault that you just saw. So I'm going to leave it unselected. Confirm. All right, and you'll see that the wood disappeared out, and it has gone back to a wood vault. So my control center pulled it out of the incorrect vault, brought it to the control center, and then placed it in the correct vault that I have for this one set up. So this is my wood vault. As you can see, wood's the only item that I have selected. As you bring more items in, close, smooth all that over. Whatever item you have in the vault is going to be an item that shows up on the menu. Okay, so that's how you get it to show up on your menu. You just have to bring at least 1 of whatever it is that you want in the vault so you can check it. Now there is, there's a timer set on it. That's why it's automatically moved that stuff for me. All right, so looking at the vault, obviously it's X to access the inventory. It's Y to hold for more options. If you hold down Y, there's a lock icon here. Now, let's see. Oh, hold unlock. Unlock it. Yes. Okay. So that lock and unlock icon will allow or prevent you from pulling material automatically into your workbench. So instead of grabbing a bunch of stone, which my weight is pretty low, so I'd only be able to carry, you know, 3 or 4 stacks of stone over here. But if I'm wanting to make a lot of something, then I don't want to keep running stone back and forth. But with everything set up correctly, which means I have my OCD vault unlocked. Also, I need to come up here, hold down Y. I need to have this unlocked as well. Now, since I know that I have wood and stone, let's say I want to pull resources. All right, so when I hover over something, it's not selected. It's not selected until I hit A and make it selected. All right, this took me forever to figure out, is that I wasn't selecting things correctly. So make sure you hit A to select it. Now I can push the right stick to pull the resources. But before I pull them, I want to set my set pull multiplier. Okay, that's this down here. And it sucks at the very beginning when you forget to set this, because you end up with a lot of extra material in your smithy or whatever you're working in, and then I was running all those resources back to the vault. But I'm going to show you a faster way to reset all that. All right, so let's say I just want to make 2. All right, have it set to 2. Confirm. Now my set pull multiplier has turned to 2. Let's go back up here. I want to craft 2 spears. All right, so I'm going to just make this spear. All right, so I select it by pushing A, pull resources. There we go. And see, now it has pulled all the resources I need, and I can craft 2 of them. It automatically pulls my resources from my OCD vaults into here. Everything I need to make 2 spears. All right. But to do this, you're going to have to make sure that you have the AA smithy, not the regular smithy. Okay. Okay. Now, see, this is the Chaos Smithy. It's not AA. Notice it does not give me the opportunity to select and pull my resources. And there's no AA mark on it. Okay, so let's say that you are getting ready to craft, and I'm over here at my AA mortar and pestle. All right, I want to craft some cementing paste, because my gosh, you have to have a lot of it. Confirm. Click on it. Pull resources. Boom. There we go. Well, obviously I need to do a stone run. All right, so here's another issue that I wanted to address. Now I have these resources in here. I do not want to pull these resources out, put them on my person, and then run them back to the correct vault. All right, so instead of doing that, I come over here. I hit manual sort. Boom. They're all gone. They go back to my control center, then to the OCD vault that they're assigned to. I would recommend having a wall like this, but about 4 times the size. Each vault containing its own individual resource. This will help you get started, I guess, becoming familiar with the automated Ark system. Oh, actually, I forgot. Super important part. All right, so as you're getting more vaults, you want to make sure that you set your control center up correctly. All right, so I go into my control center, and you will see this exclude structure section right here. Okay, now as you can see, I have OCD vaults all over the place, and they all hold different things. All right, but I have some things that are not automated Ark. My preserving bin, I have this mortar and pestle. I have these large storage boxes that I keep things in. Now, your control center, if you do not have an OCD vault designated to, let's say, my clothes right here. All right, I just throw clothes in here. If I don't have an OCD vault designated and I want my clothes to stay in this large storage box right here, I'm going to go into my control center. I'm going to click on Exclude Structures. And where are my large? Okay, here we are. A large storage box. All right, I'm going to check them, and this means those are excluded. Okay, so my CC, my control center is not, or my control console is not going to pull from my large storage boxes. So the things that I have in here are going to stay in there, especially when I hit manual sort. So the manual sort button can help speed up the process. When I take my doed out for stone, or if I take my Anki out for metal, sometimes whenever I drop them off, within the perimeter for the resources to be pulled, sometimes it can take like a couple of minutes before my automated Ark system recognizes that one of my dinosaurs has something in its inventory and pulls it out. If I want to speed up that process, I just drop the dinosaur, I come in here, and then I just go straight to manual sort, and it will instantly, right then and there, pull everything out of my dinosaurs. So yeah, some things that you can set up that also help once you get your plants going. Like usually I use this for the carrot, use this for potatoes, and I have this vault out here set up to where it automatically pulls my food from the crop plots. So as they grow and they're ready, the food is ready to be picked off or whatever it is, instead of coming out here and manually picking the food out and putting it in the vault, I have this vault specifically set up to automatically pull the carrots, citronelle, all these plants that I'm growing. This helps with making kibble a lot faster. So, yeah. If you want more info, I'll show you a little bit more of how I set up my automated, I guess, planting system, gardening system. One is the AA compost bin. All right, got all my dino waste in here. For it to create fertilizer, you just need the dino crap and what's the other thing? And thatch. All right. So if I take my my Therizontosaurus out, is that how you say it? Therizontosaurus? I can't remember. But I take my Theo out and I do runs for wood. Yeah, this one right here. Oh, Theo Von. I'll take him out and I'll do thatch runs, wood runs, and fiber runs because he's really good at collecting it fast. But once I drop my Theo off into back into the perimeter, I can set this to where it automatically pulls the thatch. Show pull range, enable thatch pulling. Okay, so once I place my Theo back into the perimeter, my control console will automatically pull the thatch out of him and bring it to here if I enable it. But I use thatch for other things, and this will pull all the thatch that you have. So I tend to leave it off unless I'm getting off for a day or two, and then it'll just make fertilizer for me. So, but to use this AA compost bin correctly, you want to set up the fertilizer manager, which is this right here. Now I had this one, but this one is not AA, so it doesn't automatically do everything correctly for me. This one will automatically pull it from the compost bin, which I don't think I have any, but you don't even have to click on this, it'll do it automatically. But if you want it done right now, it'll pull the fertilizer, and then you can click on fill crops, which you don't have to click on fill crops either because it automatically does it. But my fertilizer will be created. The fertilizer manager will pull it in automatically once it's fertilizer, and then distribute it all evenly to all my crop plots. So they did good. I think the devs did really good with how everything is set up. I can create a lot of kibble really fast. I can create just a lot of things really fast. But it was hard for me to figure out how to set everything up correctly. I had things locked that weren't supposed to be locked, like my vaults, and it made things difficult. But as you can see at the original AA workbench, there's so much that you're able to set up and do automatically. So there's no more running around making multiple trips trying to carry metal from one place to another. If you have all your metal going to one vault, then as long as you have your AA system set up, you don't have to make multiple trips carrying metal around. You can just look at what you want to create, highlight it, pull resources, and then create it. So that is how to set up the automated Ark system. Also, before I jump off, I want to show you a little bit of my cousin's setup. We all play on the same server together. This is my cousin's base. As you can see, he has an excellent setup, and he's already started upgrading all his stuff to metal. And it takes time, but it doesn't take him too much time, and this is why. Here's his control center. Here's his vaults. All right. See, for each vault, he has literally just one resource, pretty much, for each one. When he's ready to fabricate something. All right, multiplier set to 1. I don't have to go and pull any resources. I just pull the resources automatically using the system, and boom, there I go. All right, now I only made, one. I guess it makes it in stacks of 2, but I made 1 bullet or 2 bullets, and because I have the set pool multiplier set to just 1. All right. But yeah, he has a pretty solid setup. I can go anywhere to any AA station, chemistry bench, set to 1. All right, pull resources and craft. All right. When this, instead of manually moving this back, all I got to do, go to my control console, manual sort, and pulls those resources back, puts them back where they're supposed to go. Keeps everything nice and tidy and really clean. So yeah, he's got an excellent setup. Also, whenever you're ready to start breeding dinosaurs, there's a AA egg crate. As your dinosaurs, because obviously you're going to need like alpha egg, beta egg, or you know, regular eggs, depending on what kind of kibble you're making. The AA egg crate, as your dinosaurs mate and drop eggs, or as they're just dropping, as the females are dropping eggs just on their own, the AA egg crate, if they're within the correct distance from it, it will automatically pick the eggs up and store them in here, making it a lot easier and more readily available to make the kibble that you need. So yeah, hope this guide kind of makes it a little bit easier to set up the AA system. And like I said earlier, if there's anything that you might have questions about, just leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe for more ARK content. All right, later.